Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm playing Odd Warrior. This was not meant to be the video that was going up today, but I'll explain that when we get into the first game. Yeah, so today we're playing Odd Warrior. I like Odd Warrior. Odd Warrior seems fun. This is a new version that runs Prince, so ultra heavy control. The upgraded warrior hero power is really good if you actually hit like a control mirror or something. You do have access to a lot of really good cards in Brawl. Again, this is a list I took from online. I guess this is a list I took from online, so I'm not exactly sure if all these cards are like best in slot. But yeah, like, I think I actually want to cut the Vol'jin. I think I want to cut the Vol'jin for Coiler. Gives me a little bit more early game. I know weapon removal is not good against every deck, but I feel like the decks where weapon removal is good against it, it's like really insane. It's like game-winningly good. So I think I like putting in an extra piece of weapon removal, especially because it's it has cycling, right, or tradable. What I forgot the name of the card. I thought it was called Coiler, but it's called something Coiler. I probably missed it at this point if I had to take a wild guess. I did not. It's also not called Coiler. I guess this goes combos with this, huh? I guess that's a fairly good combo. Alright, fucking no, we're gonna leave it like this. I assume it works. The guy that played this, I think, hit like 58 legend on the Asian servers, so, you know, I believe. Anyways though, I don't really have much to say. Odd Warrior is just a super heavy control deck. It's been a long time since I played Warrior on the channel, so I kind of wanted to play Warrior, which is why this is the deck I subbed out for what I was planning on playing. And, yeah, anyways, though, with all that being said, let's queue up the first one, and I can start telling the story about why this is the deck we're playing and not the other one. Alright, so, yeah, with that being said, let's queue up the first game. Alright. Actually, my opponent's name here is very fitting for the story I'm about to tell. What the fuck can a Paladin be? It's probably just big, so I want to mull in accordance. I'm keeping this because it's draw 3, which I think is good enough to keep. I'm also gonna play the new portrait. The new portrait looks kind of sick. I fuck with it a lot. But yeah, so funny story that's not so funny. That sums it up pretty well. His name being the opposite of what I am, and then drawing Baku. No, the deck I wanted to play was Murloc Paladin, and, you know, I was actually kind of hyped. I spent a while theory crafting the deck, trying to get something actually playable. And, you know, I'm theory crafting. I'm like, okay, this deck looks fucking sick. I'm hyped to play this. And then I get to the point of playing the deck. That was arguably the most miserable experience I've had, and the most tilting experience I've had playing Hearthstone in, I could not tell you how long. I don't want to slam this yet. Right now, the making battle cries costs more. I don't know if that deck plays any battle cries, but I mean, doesn't really change much to me. I'm okay with taking 1 additional damage to save Shield Slam for an additional turn, just in case he just plays something good. Problem is now that could be like 1 of 10 cards that I don't like. Brawl is fairly good. Well, that's not good. That was not what I wanted to hit, but I was not expecting the Never Surrender. I was actually expecting the Come Back to Life. Okay. So it's just Brawl. Yeah, I'm just gonna slam Brawl here. Brawl, ideally, I guess the 1-3 survives, because I don't care about the 1-3 at all. It's the least amount of damage. I have test for the other secrets in the Whirlwind. That is not the card I meant to play. Oh, that was a misclick. That misclick was bad. I'm blaming the fact I'm still tilted. But yeah, no, so when I started queuing up, it's actually the first video I scrapped. It was fully recorded and I deleted it. Well, I didn't delete it, I still have the footage, but it's the first video that I actually I finished playing it, I had it all recorded and everything, and then I opted to say, fuck it, I don't actually want to play this deck. And I don't like how the video came out and then all of that, so you guys are not getting it. Sorry if you guys wanted to see it, but honestly, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. I'm going to proc his oh my god. Okay, anything really besides Knife Juggle, I guess it's a 50-50 at what survives. Anything, one of these 3 minions, it's a 50-50. So yeah, so quite literally, the game, like game 1 and game 2 were normal. And then game 3 and onwards, note it was 5 games, I was properly predicting every single move my opponents were going to do. I queued in, like my 3rd game was against a priest, right? And I'm playing Murloc, so I'm like, alright, my deck is super fast, it's super aggro, should be easy. Makes sense. So, I'm doing it, you know, whatnot. And I'm like, huh. My opponent misplayed. On turn 2, he just slammed Spirit Lash. He had yet to see a card. I guess Paladin, he's assuming I'm a control deck, which I don't know why, but he slammed Spirit Lash. I'm like, okay. I slammed my 1/3 Murloc. I'm like, he has one really good out here, which is the spell that deals 4 damage, devouring whatever. So, I'm just like, fuck it. That's the card he has in hand. And I accepted it. It's card he had in hand. Okay. Next turn, I slammed the weapon, the 3/2 fishing rod. I forgot what the name of the card is. I'm okay with just slamming this here. Kind of want to kill that, but I don't want to. I have a feeling one of these two is on my Yogg, so I don't really want to slam this into that until I can use something else to wipe the board. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, this guy's clearly trolling. So, sorry, I don't think I said it, but he slammed Xyrella now on an empty board. You know, another board wipe, and you saw the 1/3 Murloc that gives Rush, so I don't know why he would opt to just say fuck it and slam, but he said fuck it and slammed. Okay, sure, checks out. And then, you know, I'm proceeding, I'm playing the game and whatnot, and then... Sorry, I just need to proc his oh my Yogg here. I guess I can't even hit that, huh? Whirlwind effect? These are both really bad, huh? If I cancel out the next 4 hits, saves me 4 health. I take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's not exactly what I would call great. I'd rather just hero power, if I'm being honest. Fuck, what is the right play here? I think this is the right play. Sorry, my plays here were all really fucking bad. I need like a Brawl or something. Brawl number 2, Barov. All these cards are insanely powerful right here. Barov probably be the best draw in my deck. Am I dead to that? I don't think I'm dead, but that was really unlucky hits. The fact he hit the fucking 8-1. Yeah, I need a Brawl really badly here. Turns out Brawl is a really good card. Brawl or Barov? I'd also take a Barov, which is also a really good card. Brawl or Barov are my actual only 2 outs. Yep, I figured that was coming. I need that to get some of the deals with the board. I mean... Okay. That was really unfortunate. His health lined up so poorly every single turn for this. Even a Reckless Fury would have been fine. Yeah, I feel like this is going to go the same way that last video went, where I'm just going to get really unlucky every single game. There was like 6 board wipes left in my deck and I missed on all of them. Oh well, let's skip the next one. Alright, a Rogue. Aggro should be super favorable matchups unless you get really, really unlucky. Just look purely how much removal this deck has. All the aggro matchups should just be free wins. But, you know what? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 pieces of removal in the deck. Only like half of the deck is removal, so that's why aggro should be a joke of a matchup. But yeah, getting back to the story about this priest. So he slams Xyrella. I'm like, alright, perfect. I'm gonna slam the card that draws me a spell. Right? Draws a million, draws a spell, swap their cost. I'm like, alright, I have 2 Tip the Scales and 1 of the other, I forgot the name of the card, the shard or whatever, left in my deck. So I should be fine to hit. I play it and I miss. I hit bluegill, so I removed one of my charge means out of my deck. Fuck. Then my opponent, I forgot what he played on turn 5, but it doesn't really matter. And then I go, okay, fine, fuck it. So I play it again. I draw a 3 cost, so I'm able to perfectly slam the Tip of Scales. I'm like, alright, sometimes lucky, you know? I'm glad this worked out. So I slam it. I get like Old Eye, I get my second bluegill, I get a War Leader. You know, my board is big. I drop him down to 6 health. My opponent's response is destroy all minions with odd power. Puts me in a 4 power on board. Alright, and then he heals. I put him down to 1. He top decks Light Bomb, completes the next part of his quest. I go, okay, flood the board. He's at 1 health. Top decks Reno. And I note, on my turn, I'm like, alright, what is the worst possible play he can do for me? I'm like, right now, let's play Reno. Or it was play a board wipe on 5. I said Mass Hysteria. He hit the one that's destroy all odd-powered minions. Left me like fucking 4 power on board. You know, okay, whatever. Next, I'm like, okay, now the worst one is Light Bombs that actually wipes my board completely. Light Bomb. I'm like, okay, now the worst is Reno. He had the Reno. And then I proceeded to do this for 3 other games in a row. And yeah, I was tilted to say the least. I'm gonna take this really. I wanted to commit a little bit more. This would have been a really nice draw for turn, because I could have eaten this. Oh, I wanted to attack and then play another one. That'd be pretty nice, but the odds of that are fairly low. Secret Passage is a really good card from here. To be fair, Secret Passage here is just 1 mana draw 4. The best card draw spell in the game. I still really do think that Secret Passage is the single best draw spell in the game. So yeah, that's why my Murloc Paladin video was scrapped, just because straight up got too unlucky and I did not want to upload it because I was really tilted at it. Sword and Board would be the best draw in my deck. It gains me armor and it gives me enough mana to 0 power, or I guess Shield Slam. I'd also be fine with the Shield Slam here. Either or, I'm happy. That is neither of the cards I asked for. I can do this, which is a full board wipe and leaves me at the 3-1. How do I answer Smite, though? If I play this, I'm leaving him statistically with 2 power on board, right? I know I low roll and I leave him with the 4-1, but I don't get a hero power. This is a better use of my mana. I'm gonna go for the better use of the mana, I think. It gets a lot of value. Sure, this would have also got a lot of value, but this can go, like... He probably thinks now that I don't have another really good board wipe in hand, but the problem is I actually do. Perfect. I get a lot of armor here. This is probably hitting here, because he doesn't want it to kill other of his pirates. Yeah. So this saved me 4 health. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that. I drew the 2 worst minions in my deck back to back to draw. Believe it or not, I don't want to give the aggro deck 4 extra cards. I only slam these if I absolutely have to. Best draw on my deck here is probably Zilliax, just because it gives me a little bit more health to play with. Of course, you have the second secret passage. I don't know what these are. I've never played this card, so I have no idea if the cards I can get off of it are good or bad in this situation. I need my Ooze to tank 2 shots, ideally. It's fine, he has no more minions in his deck. Okay, that's fine. That's actually really good, because I get a free trade now. Ooh, that's a really good draw, actually. Okay. Now, is 4 health more valuable here? Use a 2/2 on board and a pirate in hand. Pirate that has +2 attack. I feel like the 2 health, or the 4 health here is less relevant than whatever the fuck this can give me. At the start of your turn, this becomes a 1-cost copy. After you cast a spell, it costs a 1 cost. Add on a colossal minion, it costs 1 less. After you cast a spell, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero, lose 1 durability. Draw 5 spells into your deck. Draw 2 cards. I think it has to be this. This is really good though. But I can't play whatever I get, and in this situation, I think I just need cards. So I am fine with this. Also, I mean, this setup of 5/5, so this might not even deal damage to my face. The worst case is... Yeah, I was about to say Smite is the worst case. That's really good. Because he's kind of forced to do this. I guess, well, he's not forced, but it's... I get a free trade here. Vol'jin. Flame Ward is really nice. The problem with Flame Ward is it's after, so I actually do have to do these trades. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to press 0 power basically every single turn. I'm okay with pulling out the Coldlight. It's not a card I intend to play until he's in fatigue anyways. So I would rather have the Ravaging Ghoul that can help deal with like, straggling minions. I know he still has 2 pieces of big card draw left in his deck, so... Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a 1/1. I don't know why people started putting this back in that deck. I think this card's really bad. This is the best card to draw in my deck. These are the matchups I like, where I can kind of just sit back and then have cards in hand and have my opponent not be able to do anything. I have a secret out. He played a ship's cannon. I have a Zilliax that's going to gain me 6 more health minimum. I'm chilling. And I get to just press 0 power. Punch, punch, pass. He's going to eventually get really close to fatigue. He has 2 pieces of card draw in here. So, and both of them, like, oh, sorry, he has 6 pieces of card draw out of 7 cards. Fairly unlucky for him, but what can you do? I should have actually arguably left that alive. Huh. I have enough health now where I can actually just probably slam this next turn. That's fine. I want him to draw more cards. The more cards he draws, he has like, what, a Buccaneer thing left and this left? I'm not worried about any of those cards, really. He has... No, he has a Buccaneer... Destroys Mutanus, which is not really a card, but, I mean, I'll play it anyways. I'll do... This is... Oh, it also draws me Finley. I can slam Finley, actually. Finley's not bad here. Gives me a full-ass new grip. I want to leave the 2/4 alive. It's going to get him closer and closer to fatigue. But there should be 2 cutting class in there, right? Oh, yeah, it's cutting class, Rise Plunderer is the lost cards. So I can slam this now. I can do that into Finley. That's fine. Oh, but I drew Dr. Boom. This makes him concede. I feel free to cast Deck of Lunacy here, just because it's Deck of Lunacy, and I'm at 40 health. And he has 2 Cutting Class in hand. Play both if you're an Alpha Chad. Play both Cutting Classes. I know they're the 2 cards you have in hand. Oh, not even an Alpha Chad gamer. I mean, I could test, but I'm 99% sure those are both Cutting Classes. If he was really an Alpha Chad, he would have slammed Cutting Class, and passed. He wouldn't even attack, just class, pass. Is he really good? I was supposed to say, if he really ropes me here, that's just bad sportsmanship. I won't even attack him with the Ravaging Ghouls. I'll just let him die to fatigue. That's how you win. That is how you win. Easy game, easy clap. I love taking Pirate Rogue players to fatigue. Makes me feel good about myself. Anyways, let's keep. We have time for at least one more game, so let's queue it up and whatnot. Alright. So our next matchup is not an aggro deck. Fuck. I keep this in case it's Mechathune. You know, I keep just this in case it's Mechathune. I think that's fine. This is actually really good if it is Mechathune, because we can draw 3. The real other problem is that... how do I say this? If it's not Mechathune, I don't know if we have enough removal to deal with all the big shit in that deck. But this is looking like Mechathune, just 40 card Mechathune, which... At this point, you guys should know how I feel about that deck, and it's not positively. What I was gonna say is also, this card is really bad against Mechathune. That is... I guess no, it's just Sword and Board Hero Power. I really want to slam this here, but this motherfucker has to die. You guys saw the video a couple days ago. I believe it's like titled like Zephyrus is the worst card, or Zephyrus needs fixing, or what the fuck ever I decided to title it. I just straight up cannot remember off the top of my head. Seeing that it's not even uploaded yet. Yeah, this is getting recorded a little bit in advance. But yeah, no, fucking, I fucking hate the card Zephyrus with a burning passion. I don't know if there's a single other card in the game I hate more than Zephyrus. Fucking, fuck this card. This card hates me. Like RNG in this game, this card fucking hates me. Anyways. It's okay. My hand here is not great. I can play that. I can play this and this. It's probably this next turn. And the only thing I'll actually really end up losing is... Why did you have to hit a card that wasn't fucking... Like, over half my hand is already corrupted, and you couldn't hit one of the minions that was already corrupted, and you had to hit one of the ones that isn't, and also the most expensive. I guess not, Mutanus was the most expensive one. But... really unlucky. Do I want this hand? Not really. I'd rather protect my hand by just slamming this here. Yes, I would have liked to have Mutanus, obviously, but I feel like this is much better. Just protect. Oracle is nice. My hand here is fine. I've drawn more cards than he has, which is a little bit bad. Please don't hit Zephyrus. Ideal, I guess, is Chaos Gazer Armor Vendor, but the odds of that being the... That checks out. I'd like to... my fucking second Coldlight's at the bottom of my deck. So is my Mutanus. That's so unfortunate. So unlucky. I feel like that's an okay burn. Look at that. Burn something actually good. Oh, that's a fantastic burn. Okay. I'm extremely okay with this. Burning Ticketus there is the biggest and most important thing that has happened so far this game. The problem with seeing this is that means he plays Gul'dan in his deck. Which I do not want to see, really. At least I did burn the tick, which means that there's less of a chance to just die, but yeah. Seeing Mogar means Gul'dan. Gul'dan means probably Dreadlord, probably... Okay, well, that's a good one to play here. I can technically slam this here. I don't really want to, but it's technically a play I could do. I'm fine just gaining a shitload of armor. How am I so much deeper into my deck? I feel like I drew one additional card. He's been... Oh, he shuffled a whole bunch of these things into his deck. That's why. So he's actually not this deep. There's very few things in my deck that I actually care about burning at the moment. Me. Huh. My hand is really, really bad in this situation. I don't want to commit any big board wipes. I did not mean to play Brawl there. I lost the games I played Brawl there. I just threw the game. Alright, so let's watch how my misplay of an accidental misclick. I meant to slam this here because it traded into the 5-4. So I meant to just slam this. I threw away both... I can't believe this is how I lose the game. Oh, that was so bad. I now need to wait to draw Vol'jin in order to actually play this. I just straight up won't have enough value left in my deck. Also like how I have yet to hit Delivery Drone. I had a really early boom, but my boom hero powers have been awful. Like straight up horrendous. This is nice, I gotta trade into this, but for the most part I'm so far behind at this point that I don't actually think I can win. Throwing away that Brawl was so fucking bad. Okay, maybe I could win through fatigue. Just because I have so much additional health. I have so much additional health that maybe it's a possibility that I can actually just win through fatigue. Man, where the fuck is my delivery drone? The fact that I've yet to hit a single delivery drone. He's 3 cards, but I'm pretty sure he has like 4 Felrights in his deck or something like that. Deck Tracker is really bad at keeping track of Felrights. I have no idea how many times he's hero powered or whatnot, but I feel like he's only gotten like 3 of the imps. I think he's hero powered 3 times, so I think there's 3 left in his deck. That's really fucking... That's really bad. Imagine if I still had a Brawl here, and I didn't misplay. Vol'jin would probably be the best draw on my deck. Again, still no delivery drone. That's another way I can technically win, is through Mechathune. I could just RNG a Mechathune. But I had to waste this already. He has what, two more colossal, or two more primes, Gul'dan. That's a really interesting card. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Still no. I want to put a counter of how many times I miss on delivery. It's a 1 in 5. It's a 1 in 4 every single turn. The reason it's a 1 in 4 is it's a 1 in 4 to actually hit, like to hit each of the things. Because you have one and you can never hit the same one over and over and over again. It's actually just a 1 in 4. Okay, so I can slam this now because I have this. Which is hopefully enough value. Oh my god. I wish I could kill off more here. Fuck. If I play this, I just wasted a Whirlwind, so I can't actually do that. That's all 3 Colossals gone. I'm so sad that I wasn't able to kill more things. It's so fucking bad. Actually, so fucking terrible. Do you have any more Murlocs left in your deck? That means he has Gigafin in hand, or he's not playing Gigafin. Beautiful. I can tank the damage from that. That's fine. There we go. Finally the first one. The fact that we finally hit our first one is really, really good. Again, it's not only good because it's a really good hero power to hit. Discovering a card in this is like really, really important, but it's also just... Okay. It's also just such... Like, it gives me so much initiative on board and whatnot that... Yeah. That card's really fucking bad here. Let's start with this. 1 damage to everything. I'm fine with this. Oh, it cost 1. I don't want to draw a card, but I have no choice really but to slam this. Obviously, the one I wanted to hit was Neptulon. Just gonna hit here. Coldlight is a ginormous card here. This is such a good card here, actually. It gives me 2 more cards to play with, and it burns him 2 cards. Checks out. I want to say the last execute. I don't know what else he has in his deck. So. Okay, that was the worst burn in his deck. That was one of the cards I really wanted to have. Again, the cards I want to burn is like Gul'dan and things like that. I gotta do a free trade here. I am running a little bit low on armor. It's not ideal. Saboteur. Oh, actually shuffling cards into my deck is really fucking good, huh? I think the Colossal Minion, though, is just straight up more tempo. That is the worst Colossal Minion in the game. That's so unfortunate. This is actually just the worst one in the game. Oh my god. Warriors would have been sick. Nelly would have been really, really good here. Alright. I'm kind of glad I didn't take that other one now. I guess I have this though. Maybe I should have slammed this earlier. Okay, I think this is where we can actually stabilize somewhat. I don't want to commit more to the board. This is really nice. Getting more armor back up for Reckless Fury. We made it through 1, 2, 3 Colossal. That's fine. This is unfortunate. His deck is super tailored to beat control, and I don't know why that is the case. It would also help if I hit Delivery Drone more than once this game. I slammed Boom on fucking turn 7 or 8. It was 8. And I've hit 1 Delivery Drone. That is disgusting how bad that is. That's the best prime minion in the game. It forces the execute. That's disgusting. It's actually such a disgusting sequence of draws for him. I don't know why his deck is so tailored towards beating control with the Rin, the Envoy Rustwick, and the thing that shuffles Colossal Minions into your deck, but those are some really interesting deck choices. I'm forced to slam this here. So this counters a minion. I don't know why he picked minion. This is also the first time I hit Zap Cannon, or the second time. But man. Can't believe I lost this game. I did not think I would lose this game. That was the bad one to pull. I want him to pull Missile Launcher. Is there any mech I can even hit that helps here? Or am I just fucked based on mechs? fuck, I muted my mic by accident. I had to sneeze and then I forgot to unmute my mic. And then I realized I misplayed and I never checked, but fuck. That was so... I don't understand his deck choice. He does know that the meta's full of combo and aggro, right? Playing a list that plays so much anti-control and shit to beat the control mirror makes no sense. If you're playing into aggro and you draw the card Unseen Saboteur, you lose the game because you drew 6 mana do nothing. If you're playing into aggro and you draw N'Zoth, you lose the game. You drew 10 mana do even less than nothing because you don't survive till turn 10. This is so... His list is so whack. But, I mean, this deck is anti-control. If you don't want to lose to control, you play this deck. But the problem is I don't see you really beating anything. Like, how does that deck actually ever beat Pillager Rogue? How does that deck actually ever beat Quest Rogue? Or Crest Mage? How does that deck actually ever beat Pirate Rogue? This deck can beat 2 of those decks. It can technically beat Pillager, because you can out-heal them. You can beat Pirate very easily, like that's your best matchup. But you do lose to Quest Mage. To be fair, most decks like this lose to Quest Mage. That's the matchup you accept that you lose. But I don't see how his deck actually beats anything besides control. As weird as that sounds. But hey, it worked out because he queued into control. Anyways though, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This one went much better than the other one. Even though we went 1 and 2, I'm much happier with how this video went compared to the last one. Anyways though, with that being said, again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. And yeah, I'll see you guys all on the next one, alright guys? Peace.